The Ron Silver one actually, you know, it sort of won me over later because Ron Silver did a great job playing the bad guy. Just shows what he is, just a crazy fuck. But, you know, the Clancy Brown, you know, that, But, putting that aside, it's a really solid movie, Blue Steel. I mean, it's like one of those movies, if you don't give a grade, I don't give grades, but if I did, it'd be like it would have been like a B minus, but then the ending gave it a B plus. And I'll go into that. I know I'm going all over the place. But, like I said, Ron Silver has taken her gun, and she's trying to deal with all this stuff. She has a mom played by Louise Fletcher, who gives a very sweet performance, which is strange because this is fucking Nurse Ratched from One Flew Over Cuckoo's Nest, and I really care about her. And you have a little back subplot where Jamie Lee Curtis's mom is sometimes hit by her dad, and there's a great scene where she sort of scares him by threatening him to take him to jail, and it's a really pretty good sequence. Also, Ron Silver is using the gun and killing people, and what's it in that plot though? Is like, you know, oh, you know, what's this? You know, it has your name on it, and I don't know, and but yet she's still a cop. Like, she's a rookie cop, and yet she's still in plain clothes, and she's, you know, she's not thrown off the force, and but it is those the plots sometimes, and you know, the relationships. But Jamie Lee Curtis does a great job in this movie. She's strong, she is likable, she can fight back, she's not a helpless victim. All those years in those early slasher films really helped her out for this. Ron Silver, there's a scene where he's working out, and he's like, you know, just working out. And there's also a scene where, same scene, where there's no silence, and he's like, what's that? What? Who's talking to me? Like, he's sort of that. And a lesser actor, it'd be laughable. But Ron Silver pulls it off. He pulls it off. You believe this guy is a psycho. And, again, Ron Silver is one of those actors from, whether it be a Time Cop, Daily Outbreak, you know, when I see him in films, he's a good actor. Even back in Silent Rage, he's a solid actor. But, as the movie goes on, I mean, this is a little bit slow at times, but I'm involved with Jamie Lee Curtis's character. Kathryn Bigelow does some stylish direction. It'll be from the opening where it shows, you know, putting the guns in slowly and the 6-shooter and rolling it slowly. But again, you're invested in sort of I get more and more in tune with the Jamie Lee Curtis and Ron Silver. Like, there's a point where she comes home and Ron Silver's at her parents' house, and Ron Silver's just talking calmly to her mom, and she wants to do something, but then, you know, does he have something underneath? And he sort of scratches or puts something on his, you know, his hand. Like, you know, she's trying to play it cool, but yet she's worried, and you know, there's a person who just killed her best friend. You know, you have good scenes of tension like that, and some good moments where, you know, Jamie Lee Curtis, you know, is getting very gun-ho. Some stylish direction. But what really clinched it for me for this film, other than, you know, I like the cat and mouse between Jamie Lee Curtis and Ron Silver, is the ending. Where, you know, I'll spoil it. Clancy Brown has been shot, but he's not dead. And she's in the hospital, and she decides enough is enough, and suits up in her old, you know, blues, her old police uniform, and, you know, marches out. Good music and the good score in the background, and I guess she kind of knows that Ron Silver's going to be following her. You know, going to be watching her. So right before he gets it, she turns and shoots him and gets him. Once it, and people get shot, slow-mo, big bloody hits. You know, it takes me back to the old days. And the shootout and the intense sort of chase where it goes from the subway to the streets. Shot very well. We've all seen shootouts, but I thought Kathryn Bigelow shot it very well. Used the slow-mo. When people got hit, they got hit big time. And it's hard to explain. You just have to see it. It's a very solid shootout at the end. It's not like fucking John Woo shit. I mean, it's very sort of a little hardcore. When I mean hardcore, I don't mean like the guy gets shot 50 times, but it's intense shootout. Good uses of slow-mo, good uses of bullet hits. And I mean, the ending bumped it up a whole grade. I would have given it a B-, but the ending maybe give it a B+. So yeah, Blue Steel, I know it's not much of a review, but Blue Steel is not quite the film I thought it would be. I thought it'd be a little bit more smarter, at least, or a little bit more action-packed, or a little bit more, I don't know, because, I know Kathryn Bigelow had done Point Break and others. But, other than that, if I gave it a grade, it was a B+. If I gave stars out of 4, it'd be like 3 out of 4. It's a solid movie that pretty much got ignored. Didn't do much at all when it came out. It's worth your time and effort, especially for Jamie Lee Curtis. She does a great performance. Ron Silver gives a great bad guy, and those two really make it work. And the whole cat and mouse between them works well. There might be some instances of the plot that make you go frustrated, like what? Maybe you don't buy the relationship between her and Clancy Brown, or you hate the police chief as much as I, or but stick it out. Good pace, good direction, and a very solid ending. Satisfying ending, because you really want Ron Silver to die, and you really want Jamie Lee Curtis, and it's sad that Ron Silver is no longer with us. He's a fine actor, but you really want Ron Silver's character to die, and you really rooting for Jamie Lee Curtis, and it's a satisfying ending. So definitely check out Blue Steel. I know it seemed like I was ragging on it a lot, but to be honest, I'm glad I bought this. It was well worth $1. If I paid $5 or $10, I would have been happy. It's a good addition to my movie collection. I'm glad I have it. It's a solid movie, and it's not perfect, but of all those thrillers from the late 80s, early 90s, like Pacific Heights and Fatal Attraction and all that, this is probably my favorite of the bunch. So, thanks for watching, and take care. Later.